Hello friends, so this will be our next module on the tenses. Here we will cover up the future tense. So in future tense, the first part is future indefinite or simple future. What does future indefinite and simple future express? To express an action in the future, it means it expresses an action which is going to be held in the future. So the words you can identify from like tomorrow, next. Let's see how we will make sentences in simple future tense for positive sentence. So for affirmative sentence, the rule will be subject plus will and shall. Yes, the helping verbs will be here will and shall, then verb first form plus object. So this will be your rule over here. Once again I am repeating subject will shall plus verb first form plus object. Now let's see the example of it. So your example is here. He will cook dinner tomorrow. So along with he, we will use will, then the first form of the verb cook dinner tomorrow. Now for the negative sentence, the rule will be very simple. Just after the helping verb, there will be not. It means subject will shall plus not plus verb first form plus object. So your example will be he will not cook dinner tomorrow. Now we will see how to make an interrogative sentence in the simple future. So to make an interrogative sentence in simple future, your helping verbs will and shall, we will use them in beginning. Then after it, there will be the subject, then the first form of the verb and your object. So the same example we will see here. Will he cook dinner tomorrow? Question mark. So, will he cook dinner tomorrow? Now, future continuous tense. Yes, whenever the continuous is coming, the first thing which comes in our mind is that verb first form plus ing. So, what does a future continuous express? To express the continuity of an action in the future. So suppose if any activity which is going on, it will still go on. The continuity will still go on in the future. It expressed by the future continuous tense. So the words you can see here like tomorrow, at this time, etc. So how you will frame sentences over here? The positive one first. So for the positive sentence, there will be subject, will, shall plus be plus verb first form plus ing and your object. So you have to add be over here. Subject, will, shall plus be plus verb first form ing plus object. Now let's see one example. He will be cooking dinner tomorrow. So the same example, only the thing which is added over here is be and verb first form plus ing. So example will be he will be cooking dinner tomorrow. Now let's frame a negative sentence. What will be the rule? For making a negative sentence, the rule will be subject plus will and shall. Just after the helping verb, not will be there. Then be, of course, verb first form plus ing plus object. Only the thing which is added over here is not after will and shall. So the same example, he will not be cooking dinner tomorrow. He will not be cooking dinner tomorrow. Now, how we will make a interrogative sentence in future continuous tense? Let's see. To make an interrogative sentence, your rule you can see here, will and shall will come in the beginning, then subject will go, then be, then verb first form plus ing plus object will be. So, your sentence, how you will write? Will he be cooking dinner tomorrow? Will he be cooking dinner tomorrow? So, this is your future continuous tense. I hope it is clear. Now, next one is your future perfect tense. So, future perfect tense to express the completion of an action in future. Action which is complete, or you can say the completion of an action is going to be happen in the future. That talks about future perfect tense. So the words you can see here like before or after. Let's see how to frame sentence, the positive one here. So for making an affirmative sentence, there will be subject plus will shall plus have plus verb third form then object. Listen again. There will be subject will shall plus have plus verb third form plus object. Now let's see one example. Now see the example is here. I will have walked. You will have walked. He will have walked. She will have walked. So with will or shall, have will come and the verb third form will come here. Now to make interrogative sentence, there will be subject will shall, then not, then plus have plus verb third form plus object. So the example will be I won't have walked. I won't have walked. One more example I am giving you. He will not have cooked dinner. He will not have cooked dinner. Now let's see the interrogative one. So for making interrogative sentence, your will or shall, that will come in the beginning, then subject, then have, verb third form, object and question mark. Again I am repeating, will and shall plus plus subject plus have plus verb third form plus object and then question mark. Now let's see one example. So your example will be, will he have cooked dinner? Question mark. Once again, will he have cooked dinner? There will be a question mark. Now the last tense is future perfect continuous tense. Let's see one by one how to frame sentences over there. First, it is used to express the completion of an action as well as continuity of an action in the future. So it is expressing both the thing, completion as well as continuity of the action in the future time. Okay. So the words you can see here like since and for, which represents time. So how to frame sentence in a affirmative sentence? For making an affirmative sentence over here, the rules will be subject, will, shall, have, then been, then verb first form plus ing plus object and since and for. The use of since and for, I have told you in the previous videos also that if the time is clearly given, mentioned, we will use since. Otherwise, if the time period is given, not clearly mentioned, we will go with the for. Now let's see one example. Your example is, he will have been cooking since morning. He will have been cooking since morning. So the period of time is known that since morning he is cooking. Now negative. To make a negative sentence, there will be the simple subject will, shall plus not plus have plus been plus verb first form plus ing object and since and for. Everything will be same, only not will come after will and shall. So let's see one example. He will not have been cooking since morning. He will not have been cooking since morning. The last one is, that is your interrogative sentence. To make an interrogative sentence, the rule will be will, shall, subject plus have plus been plus verb first form with ing, object, since and for. Once again, will, shall plus subject plus have plus been plus verb first form plus ing plus object, then since and for. Now let's see one example. Your example will be, will he have been cooking since morning? Will he have been cooking since morning? So this was your tenses. This was your future tense. The parts one by one we have covered here. I hope everything is clear to you. Thank you.